Okay, so hi guys. Hello there. Today, unfortunately, you are stuck with us because Daniel is in
vacation.
Exactly. I'm Alex. I'm here responsible for providing information about GCR International accreditation to clinics that are interested. And
I'm Samuel. I'm responsible for all accredited clinics for the support to make sure you're getting everything you need.
Okay, perfect. So let's just go ahead and I will share with you a quick overview of what we are going to do on our fourth webinar. Am I right?
Yeah, it's the fourth.
Okay, fourth. So here you can see a quick overview. So intro, it's over. Then we are going to dive in and answer 2 questions from the clinics. And then we are going to our main theme, which today is how to increase my patient reviews. How can I increase it through the tools we offer in GCR, but also we can show you other ways. And at the end of the video, we are going to do a website analysis of another clinic that requested it. This time it's going to be a Polish clinic. And then we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
That's it. So perfect. Yeah. Great. So let's begin. So first are the 2 questions. So first one is how can I link my Facebook or my Google or Yelp or whatever you are using for gathering your reviews, how can I link it to my GCR profile? So for this, let me just quickly record my screen for you guys so you can easily see. So right now I'm going to very quickly.
So those are the reviews that you can add to your profile, and once they are added, they will be seen in your GCR review widget on the page of your clinic on the GCR. So all the reviews from all sources will be in one place, plus there will be also your GCR reviews, so patients get all reviews all around picture.
Yeah, that's really a neat feature because you don't want them to wander around the internet to see all of your reviews. You want them to be in one place, focused, so they can become quicker your potential patient, right? Because when they go to Facebook, you never know where they will end up, right? Maybe they will end up watching some cute kittens video, right? And
or maybe they will end up seeing, I don't know, 5 reviews only on your Google Plus profile, whereas you may have 1,000 reviews on your Facebook, but they don't really see it because they only found 1 review source.
Yeah, that's a great point. Okay, so right now I'm on our homepage, Global Clinic Rating. For this webinar, we created like a mock-up profile, so it's not fulfilled, but it will serve our purpose just as well. So I will just go ahead and edit clinic. This is what you will do as well. And maybe there will be a login window popped up, so you will just go ahead and type in your credentials. And here, I will just go to edit clinic information, all the way to the back, feedback reviews. And this is it. So guys, it's really easy. If I want to add Facebook reviews, it's really important that you need to be first logged in to your fan page of the clinic. Not your personal one, but really the clinic's profile on the Facebook. Yeah,
you have to be admin of that website, of that page, fan page, and you have to be logged in as an admin. And then you basically click.
Exactly. And then it's just simple as clicking this button. You then, of course, need to basically confirm that you agree that the GCR will see the reviews, but it's only about the reviews. You don't need to worry about any kind of personal info, no, none of that. And you just click this, and voila, then it's done, yeah? So that's for Facebook. Yelp, this is even easier. You just click this button, you will go to your Yelp profile, where are the reviews. You will just copy the URL you have. What I mean by URL, it's the website. It's always in the top of your browser. You can just copy it here in this place. Yeah, you will copy and just click save. Easy as that.
This is especially for American clinics, but yeah, you never know.
Yeah, that's true. Yelp is more popular in US, but Facebook and Google,
worldwide.
That's the international thing, right? So let's go ahead on Google. So if I click on the Google, we can do this on an example. So let's go ahead and search for example, a recently created clinic.
Dr.
Popovic, Serbia. I will just click enter. And you, of course, will search for your own clinic. And this is important. On the right side, this is what we call Google Maps profile. And it's really important that you copy exactly the name.
Yes,
this title, the name of your clinic, whatever it will be. Copy it and then put it here. Yeah. And as you can see, it already recognized. And you need to click on this and then click on save. And it's done. So it's really simple. You just need to follow these instructions and you can easily link your reviews. Then of course we have also other stores. And this is for example for what clinic, or if you have any other maybe local review gathering portals.
Yeah, any online source that gathers reviews. There's one thing I would like to talk about. Many clinics ask us about the reviews, especially from Facebook and Google. Once they have linked it, they can only see at most 5 reviews from each source. That is true. That's because the Google and Facebook API that we are linking with, it always only allows you to show maximum 5 reviews. But of course, all other reviews, they are added into the database. So we have the rating and the number of all reviews there, but we can only show maximum 5 reviews from each source. That's just Facebook and Google's policy. We cannot affect it. That's the way it is. But yeah, like 5 reviews from each source should be enough. Plus you have Yelp and other source plus GCR reviews. So that's the way it works. Just don't get scared that there is some bug or some error when you only can see up to 5 written reviews in the widget.
And also
it's supposed to be the way.
And it's also good to point out that these 5 reviews are the most recent ones.
Yeah.
Always. Okay? Mm-hmm. So that's also important. So Samuel already began to answer the second question, which is a lot of clinics are asking us why there are not all reviews visible in widget. So that was a great answer. And did you answer that some sources does not support downloading reviews? You already covered that?
Yes, that's basically the other reviews that you mentioned. Like what clinic or any online reviews that you can find, they don't have their own API, which would allow us to link their website with our application. So we have to add this manually, the rating numbers, and this way the written reviews They won't be visible, but you have that rating in our database.
Yeah, exactly. So we would love to have all the sources, but they need to support it somehow. It's called API, but to maybe explain it simpler, API it's just a way to communicate with other application.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if that application doesn't want to talk to our application, then we just simply cannot do this, right? And Google is friendly, Facebook is friendly, they want to talk, yeah.
Perhaps it's a matter of the future, like some websites, some servers, they may decide in the future to support this, and we will make sure to follow, and if there's a chance we can link another review website, their APIs will do.
Exactly, feel free to ask your provider for if you have maybe some local review gathering portal, just feel free to ask them if they have an API, if they support this. And if they have, I mean, I'm pretty sure our development team can work something out and just link it. Yeah. Okay, so let's go to our main theme right now, which is, as I said before, how to increase your patient reviews. And in this segment, we are going to help you guys, those who are already accredited with us or are premium users.
Mm-hmm.
And you have access to these tools, which we are going to talk about right now. So first up, let's go back to our mockup profile. And I will let you, Sam, do your work, because the first segment is email review invitation and automatic invitation, yeah? So just go ahead.
So once you sign in into your profile, click on collect reviews, and then send new invitations. Here you can basically enter the patient's first name and their email address, and you can add as many patients as you want. And once you have added all those patients, just click on continue. Then there will be one more step when you decide how many follow-ups you want to be sent to them. If they do not respond, you can also send us preferably an Excel file with all the names and email addresses of your former patients, and we will edit for you to save your time. It's not a problem. And basically what happens is the patients, they will receive an automatic email which will ask them to leave a review for your clinic. So just make sure to enter only patients' names who have had treatment in your clinic, not the potential patients or anyone else. If they do not respond, they will receive 2 more emails a week apart, just as reminders. So this is to make sure that you can get as many reviews as you can possibly get. Historically, our success rate with this tool of getting reviews was around 27 or 28%. So if we enter 100 patients, you can expect to get around 27 reviews, which is quite a lot.
Yeah. It needs to be said, for emails, this is quite a high success rate, because emails, as you know, not everyone is always responding, so this is actually good. 27 is good.
Yeah, it's good.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, just very simple email, very short. All they have to do is click on the stars, how many stars they want to give you, or review as GCR. It's basically almost the same button. Then they will be redirected to the page where they will fill in. They can write, how they like the treatment, how they like the doctors, some recommendations, and they will submit it. They will receive a confirmation short email. Just click on the link to confirm the review, so that it's not fake, and that's it. It's very easy, very useful and handy. You can also track those emails in the review invitation history. Once you have sent out all the emails, they will be here, and you will be able to see if they have responded or not. so you can track just to have an overview.
Yeah.
And also one thing I would like to point out is so far these emails are only available in the English language, but we are working on translating these emails to more languages, international languages like Spanish, German, French, and then later on Chinese, Russian. So make sure to be tuned for that. Because we have experienced one thing, one German doctor, he sent out these review invitations, and he was he was a bit disappointed because he didn't receive as many reviews as he was hoping for, and that was simply because those reviews were in English, and his patients were older ones, let's say, and they didn't understand English version, so that's why it is important, and we will be working on translating this.
Yeah. Actually, we already translated our review widget in Italian, and because one of the doctors, which is soon going to be credited, he helped with the translation. So he basically offered us that he will check if it's okay, so he can speed up the process. So I welcome you guys to do the same. If you have some language that you really want to see the review widget translated in, we can be much quicker if you can help us out a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so let's continue.
Automatic invitations was another thing I wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah. So yeah, please go ahead. Okay.
It's basically very similar. When you are writing to patient after the treatment, just copy this address to the BCC bracket or line when you are making the draft or writing the email. What this does is that patients will receive your email, of course, plus they will receive an extra email. It is the same template that we just showed you. But this is just another way that you can contact patients regarding the reviews.
Yeah, and by BCC, Samuel means if I just go, I will just open up quickly my mail.
Copy.
Yeah. I actually lost. I was worried for a second. Okay, so I just copy this. Yeah. Go to my email. This is my email, and this is a BCC. It's a hidden copy. Hey? So the recipient won't see this link. This is important to point out. So you don't need to worry that your patient will see some long, ugly, weird letters. So you don't need to worry about it. That's why it's hidden. So BCC, not CC, BCC.
All that happens is that they will receive the same thing, the email, just to submit the review.
Okay. Sounds awesome. So, another thing we wanted to talk about is the review widget and emailing. So, let me just go quickly to our review widget section. So this is, as you can see, website review widget. This is how it looks like. Right now, since this is only a mock-up profile, you don't see any reviews, but usually you would have reviews here, which you already linked with your profile.
This is where you will be able to find all the reviews that patients will give you through the tools that I mentioned earlier. Plus, they can also see the Facebook and the Google Plus and Yelp reviews.
Yes. And as you can see, it's really easy to write a review. We designed a review widget specifically so it's basically separated into steps. So, for example, if you imagine before doctor handed to the patient a big form paper, right? And it was like so many boxes to check and text to write. It is really off-putting for the patient. He's like, oh, I don't have time. Inconvenient, yeah. Nobody likes to write a lot, so this is way more convenient. So you just click write a review, and as you can see, this is something manageable, right? I'm like, if I'm your patient, I'm like, okay, I will just click a couple of stars, just write my opinion, which is optional, and then I just click next step. It's like extremely easy
and efficient.
Yeah, and then just go to next step and next step and next step. So, and in that way, you can gather more reviews, right? So this is important. How you can install this review widget. Our development team, of course, will help you out whenever you need. But it's really simple. You don't need to be scary of some, weird text and source code. You just need to click this. You need to copy it. We even have a button for this, copy code to clipboard. You just copy it, and then it's best if you have a developer of your website, or if you use some WordPress, to make your own website. You will just go to your source code, and you need to copy this into section where do you want review widget to appear. So if I want it to be in my footer, I will go to the footer section. If I want it to have somewhere in the body, it depends. Usually clinics are using on their website, they have testimonials or patient reviews or what they wrote about us section, and they will put the review widget there.
You want to show an example of
Yeah. I will show you. Let's stick with Dr. Popovic. So we are alive.
Open there.
Yeah. So I will just go straight ahead and I save the link for you guys to save time. So as I have said before, this is Dr. Popovic's website. And he has it in others about us. And as you can see all the reviews here. And as Samuel mentioned, you can see the source as well. So they know, okay, this is from GCR, this is from Facebook, this is from G+, So this is a really cool way of gathering all your reviews in one place.
Yeah. Patients can read the reviews and they can also submit a review.
Exactly. The second thing I wanted to talk about, or do you want to add something?
Yes, I just wanted to add one thing. Good practice is to have a tablet or maybe laptop in your reception room or reception desk in your clinic. Open up the review widget there, just on the full screen, and when the patients are finished with their treatment, in many cases if you ask them immediately submit or write a review to your review testimonials book or something, they will say, oh, I will do it later when I come home, I will think about it. But in a lot of cases they forget or they just lose the motivation. But if you just give them the tablet into their hands and ask them, like, please, can you find 1 or 2 minutes just to click on the rating and maybe write 1 or 2 sentences of how you did like the treatment, they are more likely to do it, and this is a more efficient way to get some new reviews. So it's a great practice to have preferably small tablet in your clinic, have always opened this review widget, and just tell patients if they feel like submitting a review. It's just a matter of 2 minutes.
I completely agree with you. You should include this to your process as a whole. So at the end of each treatment of the patient, when the patient is still in the waiting area, just to finishing up the things, your receptionist should do this exactly for each patient, because right there, his like satisfaction, I would say, rating would be the most, right? He just finished the treatment, he's really satisfied.
The most genuine.
And you will have more positive reviews then as well. Because when he gets home, like you said, he can forget. So, this is another thing I wanted to talk about. You can put this invitation link to your email footer wherever you want. And what this is basically, if I copy this to another tab of my browser, I will have the review widget on the whole screen. And this is perfect way how you can implement the review widget on your tablet, like Samuel told. The easiest way is to copy this link, open up a browser in your tablet, and then open up exactly this link. Because then you will have just this review widget, nothing else. And so your patients can really easily focus on fulfilling your review.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
yeah, and this link is also very efficient if you are writing to a patient and you just simply want to remind them to submit a review, just put a link there. Or if you're writing, I don't know, maybe an SMS, just put a link there. It's just one click and they are already redirected there to submit the review.
Yeah. And some clinics, and this really works. I mean, this tablet really works because some clinics were able to gather, and I'm not kidding, like thousands of reviews, thousands, yeah. And you know the best how many reviews you can gather per day. Like, it's just a simple mathematics, right? If you know you have like 30 patients per day, that can be potentially 30 reviews per day, yeah? Or let's say 15, okay? If you have a 50% success rate on that. But still, that's a lot.
On a daily basis.
Yeah?
Yes.
So you can imagine what can happen after a year. I cannot even count to that high number. I just can't. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead to the next segment. So that's website analysis. So this is our final segment, so we will be finishing soon. And this time, Varsovia Dental from Poland, it's a dental Polish clinic. They ask us to look at their website and to give them feedback how they can optimize it better so they can attract more international patients. So let me go ahead and just click on the link. So what we do first, I'm an international patient, so I'm always interested in the English version, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand Polish, so I just click. Let me be sure that I clicked it, because I don't see many changes. Yeah.
Wow. It's like...
Yeah, some of it is translated. Okay, this is something that it's really, you can fix this really easily and really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Just put the effort and actually translate everything. Yeah, I know that it can be a little bit time consuming, but
in the long run, it's really rewarding.
It's really worth it. Yeah.
And the more languages you have, the better.
Yeah, it's always super important to have it in the languages that you try to attract the patient. But this is like no-brainer, right? So, okay, so this is the first thing. You need to do a full translation of your page. Then immediately, this is really great. I love that in the background you actually have your photos of the facilities, of the doctors. This is great trust booster. So this is a practice that we recommend to each clinic. And then I'm looking for some...
I would be looking for some reviews, maybe. Some testimonials.
That's true. This is I would say, extremely missing on the first post. If I just go down, maybe they have it down, yeah? I'll just go down. I don't see it anywhere.
Maybe we can switch at least to the Polish page because it seemed to be a bit fuller of information.
Okay. Still, I don't. Yeah. So extremely important, guys. You need to have testimonials on your site. Even if you are not using our review widget, you still have your own testimonials to have on some kind of page. The best way is to have the own tag that is specifically for testimonials. And I don't mean just like some clinics, what they do, and I really don't like this practice. They just have a testimonials page, and it's just like three one sentences from some random people, no photos, no everything, just like, John, I like this clinic. It doesn't convince anyone. You really, the best way to convince it to have before, after pictures of that patient. Even better if you have some kind of video interview with that patient. This is extremely important. And again, you should have it with the patient of the nationality you want to attract the most.
Totally. Makes a big difference.
So I prepared some notes before. Okay, call to action. This is a marketing term. What it means is that the whole point of the website is to get the patient contact you in some way, to maybe contact you via email or call you. This is the whole point of the website. So a call to action should be like, write us or call us or book now, yeah? And I don't see it anywhere on the homepage.
Footer, there's like a contact form.
Yes.
But still, it's
it's way down.
Way down.
And I don't even see. Okay, it's here.
Yeah, it's very inconvenient.
Switch to English. This is something that me as a patient, I'm more, I would say, prone to click the button if it's really simple, if it's really well visible. I mean, it should follow me everywhere on the website. And the best place, I would say, is the top right corner. Thank you. And it shouldn't be that I need to fulfill all these things before I can click the button. It should be flipped, vice versa. It should be, I just click the button because I'm interested. You need to first catch my attention. I'm interested, I will click, and then I will ask this information. And in this way, you can attract more bookings, yeah? So what else do we have? Okay, missing photos of facilities and clinic. You just have it in the background, but if I really want to dive deep and really dig my teeth in, I want to see what exactly your clinic looks like, I would go to about the clinic. That's just a natural thing. I would assume there is something. And here is some text, which is nice, but always, no pictures. Video is really great if you can do like a tour of your clinic on the video. Perfect thing, yeah. So this is another thing that I'm missing. Pictures, I would say a gallery of the pictures, and the video would be even better. Okay, let's go and switch to the expertise. This is a really important thing that international patients are looking for. And if I go to the home page, okay, I see our specialists. This is good. This is really good. And I want to see more about the doctors.
Oh, this is great.
This is great practice. Every clinic should do this, to have the pictures of all the medical staff, all the doctors.
This is exactly the way it should be done. You have all their profiles, and Can you maybe try to click on one?
Of course. Let's go to Dr. Jarosz. Now, I have been fortunate enough to meet with Dr. Jarosz personally in Warsaw, and I know she is really, really good. So what I'm missing is a proof of that. And what I mean by that is to basically have maybe some certifications, some accreditations, which I'm pretty sure that Dr. Jarosz has.
Sure.
But the other internal specialists, they don't know it. They haven't met with her. So don't be shy and just scan those certificates and put it in your profile. It's the best place to be. And it really increases the trustworthiness and the expertise of the clinic.
If I'm not mistaken, this should be a website where we can find some reviews. Yes. So.
Yeah, it's nice that you put up a link to the review page. But yeah, again, not many people would probably click there because they may not know that there are some reviews actually on this page. But it's a good practice. I would maybe put, if you go back to the page, I would maybe write something like reviews of the Dr. Jarosz and then put up the link.
I mean, this is the thing we mentioned earlier. The testimonials are completely missing, and with the testimonials, it's the equivalent of reviews. So you really need, this link is not sufficient. You just really need a tab that is specifically for all those testimonials. And there, of course, put your znamilekarzpl or what clinic or whatever you have. Okay. Let's go.
Maybe I would also look for some services, extra services such as maybe accommodation, pickup support from the airport, from the train station, wherever.
Yeah, that's true. Like, don't forget about the non-medical services as well, because so many times clinics just put only their basically treatments and what they offer in a medical manner, but non-medical services are also important for your patients. I mean, maybe I would be interested, like, okay, they have free Wi-Fi, okay, that's nice, or if they can pick me up from somewhere.
For some patients it's already pretty difficult to book the treatment itself. Let alone to search for some extra accommodation. So it's always awesome if you can provide this accommodation beforehand.
Exactly, it's basically really easy. The simpler you can get it to your patients, like if you can really ease them to get to your clinic, you just want it to be as simple as it gets, right? So. And then you can get more patient bookings like that, right? If they need to figure out many hurdles before they can only get to you, there is a big chance they will simply choose another clinic. So you need to watch out for this. You really need to accommodate them.
The less obstacles there are, the better. For the patient.
Okay, guys. So let's finish this thing up.
Yeah.
Right? So I hope you liked our fourth webinar. We did our best. Hope Daniel will see this as well.
Yeah, I hope you will like it as well.
Yeah. So guys, again, if you have any questions, feel free to send us by email. Just simply, what's the email that they can use? The contact, maybe?
You can use contact@gcr.org, or you can use samuel.gcr.org or Alex.
Yeah, alex@gcr.org. And and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want to see the newest webinars or the newest videos we will put up. If you are subscribed, you will get notified.
Yeah. And also, if you have any questions that you would like us or our team to answer, like we have done just today or every other webinar, feel free to send us. We'll make sure to answer it.
Okay guys, so we are signing out, so bye bye.